I think it's working. Alrighty. Ooh. I'm live. Wait, no. There we go. Alright. So let's just tweak some knobs and some levers. If anyone is watching, I apologize. This is the setup. The setup that will eventually lead to drawings. But until then, there's going to be tinkering and yelling. So hold on to your butts. Because kids... Alright. We're going to first start by actually getting the thing out to the right people. Going to look for the YouTubes. YouTube Live. Wrong thing. N. Alright. N. Alright, so let's start this. Alright. N. Alright, so let's start this. Alright. Oh god, I'm getting repeats. N. Alright, so let's start this. Alright. Get rid of that nonsense. Friend messages me. Okay. Get to the Tumblr and tell the people. Alright. Alright, so we are going to start with the most important thing, a CrenSloth. Hail Crendor is one of my favorite YouTubers, and I think it's time that, now that he's started his own podcast, he needs something worthy of his glory. And that is a CrenSloth using a microphone, both as a branch and as a microphone. Let's see. And to make the announcement. Blah, 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 blah. I did the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong button. I get to be dumb in front of a live audience. Link. All right. So, let's see. We're going to need a picture, an image, if you will. Oh, one person joined and left. Okay. So, I'm going to start to make an image of Crendor. And let's see, CrenSloth. We need a piece of art to inspire us. There he is. And that's the proper angle. So let's get started. CrenSloth, new, blank file. Boom. All right. CrenSloth for cast for door. Ridiculously huge. Who cares? All right. So let's see. All right. Alright. So that's there, if I need it. Let's start with the sloth. So we need a picture of CrenSloth, which we have, and a boom mic. So Crendor microphone. Because I recently saw a picture of him that we could use. That's not it. Okay, let's try this again. Crendor. There he is. Alright, so that's the type of mic he has. So we're going to start. Alright, we need to make a new layer and name it Sketch. And then we're also going to make Sloth Sketch. Make this mic sketch. Alright. Mic sketch. We're going to do gray. Gray often helps because you can tell where it is once you got it. And you can adjust it as needed. Alright, so Crendor sits here. Alright, so we're going to start with mic. So the mic is right here. A little knob there. There's a wing nut there. And an assembly here. Then we get a little bit in here, a tightening chip, another nut here, then we get the arm connector, the ring for holding the mic, the microphone itself, which is obscene looking. Good. Great. Good. That's me scratching my scalp. Sorry. Alright. So and then he has a side facing one. There's a ring here. Another ring up here. You can see through the mesh there's a thing there. And a plug goes off onto the side where it becomes part of the mic arm, and the mic arm gets up here and up here. Alright, so we have the basis of the microphone. Good. Great. Awesome. Alright, we now need some sort of thing. Alright. So we need... Oh, someone's on. Hooray! Oh, we have a message. I can't see... Oh! Two of my good friends. Where's the chat button? How do I chat? No, how? Okay. No, that's not good. Okay. Alright, it seems to be working. Huzzah. Okay, hello Lauren, hello Mimi. Can you guys both hear me? We'll see that in a second. So, okay, good. Talky talk is the point of this. So, we are drawing a CrenSloth while we wait for the actual 7 o'clock time. So, here is a microphone. And we need a happy little sloth with happy little feet hanging off it. Now, your standard CrenSloth is a jelly bean, and he's going to have a little tummy here, and there we go. Let's see. Let's see, we need a head. We need his first arm, which will be clasping this part. Then we have the feet. So we're going to have him. Now let's see. How long is the feet? Now I'm going to have to look up an actual sloth because, damn it, I actually have to do this properly. No. Okay. Alright. Remember, you can always make suggestions, like, should I make him fatter, thinner, both? Why not both? Alright, so make him a little bit fatter on the limbs. So I'm just going to have the little claws over here. You got a little nub and tail. We're going to have the second foot. The second foot would be on this axis. That means the arm would be here. And it'll be over here. Alright, we have a request for the pudge. So we're going to make him a bit more pudgy. Okay, so... Alright, so if we're going to make him a bit more pudgy, let's see. I'm going to bring out the neck a bit. I'm going to bring out the back a bit. Bring out that booty. Swiggity swoot. Coming for that glute. Alright, so we're going to make him a little bit thicker right here. And he's got a little belly. He's got like no muscle mass. And there's the neck. Alright, and then there'd be like fuzz. Fuzz, more fuzz, double fuzz, more fuzz. Okay, now we're going to start with, that's kind of a happy accident. There's those sleepy eyes. And the nose. A little bit of the hair. Mouth. And now we have to get a picture of the actual Crendor, because that allows us, that allows us to bring it out. So we need a mustache. Yeah. Just a little bit of, yeah. And then we got Crendor's teeth. That's creepy as hell. Okay, we need the eye in a different spot. The eye in a different spot. No, that's soul-staringly Crendor. Okay. Oh, maybe the stream will officially start at 7. I'm just kind of getting my practice in now, as well as some fan art. And I'm going to end it around 10. Alright, so now we need the classic Crendor's classic headphones, in which you take an entire microstate in Polynesia and just put it on his ears. There we go. There we go. That's adorable. You can only hear me currently, unfortunately, because I have no guest at this point. Zin may come on later, maybe not. Told some other people, we'll see if they come on. But at this point, it's practice. Alright, so we need arm. Start with the elbow. Then the pudgy little thing, and then the little claw fingers. Just like pointing at it. Okay. Alright. I don't know what Lauren has to mare about, but we'll see sometime. Alright. And we have a CrenSloth. Alright. Wait, where did the cursor go? Welcome to one of the fun of 2 screens. There it is. One of the fun parts about the setup I have is I've pretty much stapled a computer to a TV screen, and it's kind of working. Okay, now let's see. We need to really work on that face, because okay, I've messed up the head. I've really messed up the head. We're gonna have to try again. So one of the big things in art you have to learn is just let it go. Just let it go, let it go. Alright. And now we've decapitated a sloth on live YouTube. We're now murderers. You're all accessories. Can't say I didn't warn you, but I didn't. So, Alright. Let's try this again. So the CrenSloth has a more rounded head. It's like a potato. It's all your hopes and dreams in a potato. So we need something that's like more like this. Yeah. Potato sloth. Alright. Good. Then the nose has to be kind of from here. We have to think a little bit of like Zootopia, you know. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We can use one of the pictures from Zootopia. CrenSloth is there. It is. So, okay, we're making a horrible abomination of nature. So if we need a happy CrenSloth, we first have to go. So we got the nose. Then we have the area where the eyes are in. Yeah. Now we're getting it. Alright. And then the mouth is in this region, so there we go. Now we're getting them. We are channeling the sloth. Look at that. Those clean sloth lines. Mmm, delicious. All right. So, okay. Okay. Okay, so we need the sleepy. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. That is sleepy as hell. Oh, that's perfect. It's perfect. It's me on a morning. Any morning, really. Should we make the eyes smaller or keep them big? Because let me quickly show the picture I'm trying to use. I'm going to use the science. Using that science. This little guy. This little guy. Look at that face. Look at that face. So, should I keep the eyes bigger or smaller? Alright. Bigger eyes. Let's see. Bigger eyes or smaller eyes? I'd like to have him. The reason I'm not having CrenSloth chew on the mic is that he's supposed to be like doing talking to it. It's a podcast. He's noted for goofs, but I don't think he's ever mistaken a mic for a banana. If this was Jesse Cox, maybe. No chewing on the mic. We're not. If it was Jesse Cox being a sloth, he loves to put things in his mouth that he shouldn't. So, yeah, we're going with that. Going with that, internet. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I have to check one thing. Make sure my computer isn't exploding. Because, alright. Alright, I have 140 gigs still. Good. Alright. So, back to the sloth. That's what's important these days. That's what America needs. We need more sloth. So, show the audience. This is the little guy we're drawing. Look at that little face. Here we go. Right, we're going to actually not minimize this, but shoot. Alright. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Just cover that up. Cover it. There we go. Alright. Oh, shoot. Origin finally updated. Hello, Origin. Hello. Alright. So, it seems we are at 3 people. My God. This is like the most people that's ever watched me. Oh, pressure's on. Alright. So we are doing a CrenSloth as we kind of like heat up for the day. So we just get a little nostril there. You know, big old nose. Big old nose. And where did everyone go? The chat collapsed. There we go. Alright. So he's got a little bit of hair. Bit of Crendor hair. Alright. And there's the, let's see, there's the darkness around the, let's see, where is it? Okay. Perplexed eyebrows. Good. Then we're just going to do the shading around the eyes. And the mouth. Oh, and we can make that into his little beard. There we go. I've managed to make a luchador sloth. I think I've messed up. Okay. By the actual artist for Crendor, that's I've made a luchador. Oh no. Ay Dios mío. Okay. Just touch that there, touch that there. Alright. Alright. Now. There we go. A little bit less El Rey, a little bit more Crendor, but just a hint of El Rey. Why not? Now, Crendor himself, in his own words, he said that the first time that he went on camera, people thought he was a goblin. So we need some fun teeth. Goblin teeth. So like he's. Hold on a second. Doing a live recording. Okay, sorry. Bye. How would you think? And I'm back. Had to quickly take care of something. All right. And where's the mouse? There's the mouse. Okay. All right. So, okay. So far we have a luchador-looking CrenSloth. Is there anything else we need to add to this guy? He's got a little arm. Or shall we start putting in the quote-unquote ink? Actually, that's a good question. Should we try it like this? So do you like it more when you can see the fluff, or should we instead? Oh, there's the problem. The face was too thin. Do we do a bigger chin and just do... There we go. That better? Let's see. Where did the mouse go? There it is. So, do you guys like that more? Yes, no, maybe. It seems we've lost chat. Well, Stream health is going odd, huh? Alright. Alright, creative decision. We're going to get rid of the little mouth thing. I don't think it adds that much, because, I mean, it's part of the design. It's just, oh, don't. Okay, so just a little toothy teeth here, so like that. And then that there. Something is off with the arm. Do you mean the hanging arm or this arm, the pointing arm? And take care, Mimi. All right. The pointing arm. Okay, because one of the things is that so a sloth's arm. Here's the ball joint. Get this, then this, then this. So it's like Mr. Burns' hand. Smithers. Alright, so that's the hanging one. Okay. So let's try clean that up a bit. So I think I see what you mean. It's kind of misshapen. Alright. So, alright, let's try this again. Alright, later, Lauren. Alright, it's just me and the internet now. We're now down to 2 people. And then there'll be 1. Well, that's not new for my creative process. Oh well. Alright, so we have a sloth. Let's see. Let's just... Alright, so let's get rid of that. Your sample arm. And we're going to put so we're going to try to have like here the wording, but we're going to have to figure out how to do that. There we go. Okay, so we want something Crendor like. So Cracked Johnny. Perfect. No. That's absolutely tiny. Alright. Okay. Okay. Get rid of... Yes. That's... No, do not grab the precious. Okay. We're going to try font again. There we go. But we need it to be bigger. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay, Crencast. We are going to try to modify the Crencast. Okay. No. Yes. Okay. This is where I am so lost. Oh. Oh God, that looks terrible. Oh, that's almost perfect. I think he'd actually enjoy it that way because he understands that in life, don't try, just do it. Oh, that is 90s. That is so 90s. Oh. Can we keep it all jank? Because I liked it like that. Alright, let's try this. Make it small. Make it big. Make it small. Make it big. Make it small. Make it big. Damn. Okay, well, we can come back to it. We can come back to it. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Okay. We tried to do Joel. Joel didn't work. But that didn't mean that didn't work entirely. It just means that it's failing half the time. Alright. So, we continue making a Crendor sloth. Alright. For a proper Crendor, though, so let's see. CrenSloth. Alright. Nope. Come on. Give me a little picture, Crendor. So, let's see. Alright. As for anyone that's curious, the reason I'm doing this, why am I doing this? I like Crendor. I want him to have a funny thing because he makes me laugh. And he's doing the Crencast, which I've been dying to get. No, because I love Cox and Crendor. There's never enough of it. So I'm going to take my Crencast instead and just be happy it exists. Alright, little hair off the butt. Tail. Yeah. So then the leg there. So actually, claws would be like this way. Alright, so get rid of those extras. Oh shoot. So I did the one thing you're never supposed to do. I drew on the background. Go me. Go Carl. Oh god, how much is that? Oh no. Alright, so this is one of the things you have to learn when you're doing art that's digital. You have to be very careful which one you're on. You have to be very careful which item, which spot you're on, because otherwise you're going to mess it up. You're going to start drawing in the wrong spot, and it's fun. Alright, so little pudgy head, neck, hair. Little turkey tail, and then it's going to be this, then there we go. And so when we do these fingers, these claws, they're going to be like this, this, and that. And then these claws will be curving around here, here, and here. Perfect. Given the length we've given the claws, so these fingers should reach out to about here. Look at that finger. It's business. Means to not stand the fire. Alright, we got this. Alright. Just clean this up. Alright. We are now going to begin the inking process. So we're going to start with the microphone. No. Alright, we're going to start with the microphone. Alright. Then we're going to have the sloth. Now the sloth ink should be above or below it. I think it's how. Oh, we're gonna figure this out as we go, aren't we? I haven't drawn on this tablet for a while. For good or for ill, I haven't used this as I normally do. And, Alright. Let's see. There's the mouse cursor. Alright. We are going to take a short 20-minute break and then come back. Alright. Bye-bye.